What is up, Gareth, Sprites and Bytes? What is up, people? Never mind. Yeah, I just watched your video asking for a response. I'm a bit slow, talking about who am I, and, it's kind of boring, probably, but I'll try anyway. My name is Tony. I've been doing YouTube for almost 2 years now. I started because, well, I opened an account so I could make comments, and so that I could interact with other YouTubers, and then I thought, why not make a few videos myself? And, I've left all my earlier videos up, even though they're shite. The thing is, my new videos are shite too, so whatever. Why? I got involved with YouTube, like I said, so that I could kind of comment and interact with people, and then I started making videos for the same reason. In the midst of that, I did what I think a lot of YouTubers do, and I got a little bit nuts, and I bought a little bit too much, and my collection kind of exploded. So my place is infested with video games now. I mean, I love it. I love having them everywhere, but until they're all organized and on a shelf in an alphabetical order, I kind of feel like, yeah, I might have, spent too much too fast. But at the same time, I was kind of worried on some of the stuff that if I didn't get it now, it would get expensive all of a sudden. And in most cases, that didn't happen, but in a few cases it did. So I can't give advice about that, right? When you were talking about your PS Vita collection going for the full set, wow, that's a big goal. But at the same time, the rate the PS Vita is going, it's very achievable, I reckon. But I still hope that it's going to become much more popular, because I think it's an amazing, amazing device. Actually, both of the handhelds right now that matter, the meaningful ones, the 3DS, or the 3DS XL, whatever, and the Vita are just, man, we're spoiled. As gamers, we're spoiled, right? They're amazing. The games on there, holy crap. You don't even need, like a real game machine because they're so good, especially with the Vita, because now you can, well, theoretically, wow, I'm getting way off track. Anyway, theoretically, you can hook it up with the PS Vita TV, but that's because I'm in Japan, and anyway, that's not very good, and they're supporting it like they support... Yeah, it's horrible. The support for the PS Vita TV is horrible, but I love the idea. I would love it if the Wii U would add support for DS and 3DS games like the GameCube and the Super Nintendo had for the handheld stuff. But as for me, my goals... I'm not a big goal setter, but generally speaking, I've got more games than I have more games than I can play. I don't even know what I've got. I've got so much stuff, and I'm not bragging. I don't think it's something to brag about anyway. Oh, look at me, I've got a lot of games! Look at me, I'm a super nerd! Like, I don't get that, but I do have a lot of stuff, and I would like to play it, and be able to appreciate it for what it is, and maybe some of the stuff that I know I'm never going to play, just get rid of it, honestly, because there comes a point where you realize that space really does matter, and I've probably got a few hundred games that, yeah, I think they're worth the shelf space, but at the same time, I would rather somebody else who's going to enjoy them have them. For example, I've got pachinko games and role-playing games, Japanese ones, that somebody would be really happy to get for $1 or whatever, that, if I get rid of them, I'm going to get probably 10 cents. But, yeah, it's a tough call, because I like having them too, and as my Japanese gets better, I might be able to actually play them. Ooh, this video's getting long. Let me tell you something. Sorry. Right. So for this year, well, let's go down the list. For arcade PCBs, I'd like to get a few more, but I mostly want to focus on either ones that are crazy cheap. If I find a deal, I'm going to get them because I don't have that many. But mainly, I only want to get PCBs because they take a lot of space and they tend to be expensive, that are Japan only. So, yeah, or shooters, whatever. I'm not trying to get a ton of PCBs, but I would like to have a few Japan only ones, and I'm willing to pay a bit to get them, but hopefully I won't have to. We'll see. If I don't get any more, we'll see how that goes as well. As for current gen stuff, the PS4 and the Xbox One, I have reserved a PS4, but I don't know if I'm going to follow through with that. I might wait a while. The Xbox One, in Japan, we still don't know when it's coming out at the time that I'm making this video. I almost got one when I was in the US, but I decided to wait because it's better to have it, a Japanese one, so that if there's any problem, it's easy to send it in, since I live here in Japan. And I think that in a couple years, they're going to be pretty awesome, the Xbox One and the PS4. But right now, when my PS3 is not breaking itself, and when Xbox 360 isn't telling me that I don't have Xbox Live subscription when I do, both of those things have happened to me recently. I'm kind of pissed about both of them. And I'm kind of done with that whole thing. Wow, I just spent $50 or whatever it was, maybe 40, I don't know, and now I can't use it, and I don't know how to fix it. Usually I can fix it, but this time it's kind of like, nope, for whatever reason, they just decided I'm not on it anymore. Like, totally random and arbitrary. To my mind, I guess they have a reason, or the robots do, or something. For games, I'm trying to complete a few of my shoot-'em-up collections. I pretty much have completed my Mega Drive shoot-'em-up collection. Ooh, spoilers! My PS2 shoot-'em-up collection, I think I need one more. It's just a matter of picking it up. My Super Nintendo one, I need 1/3, depending on how you look at it, and that's going to cost me. It might not ever happen. PS1 and Saturn, there are so many, I haven't gotten down to listing them. Dreamcast, basically all those three systems, I probably need 5 to 10 more each. I basically have a ridiculous number of shooters. So really simply, my goal this year is to play my games. I bought an XRGB Mini FrameMeister a few days ago, and it's changed everything. Now I can play most of my retro games on my big screen TV, my HD TV, and they look amazing. And they're upscaled. I mean, they look just awesome. So I'm going to be playing those. I'm going to be playing the arcade games. And, you know, just the games. I've got so many games that I've just bought because I've got good deals on them, but I haven't played them yet. So I really can wait a while for the current gen stuff. I do have a Wii U, and I need to play those games. So seriously, I don't know how else to put it. My goal for this year is to buy a lot less games, or a lot fewer games, and to play a lot more. And yeah, I'm hoping to do well with that. But I'm not going to lie, I'm still going to go to Hard Off. I'm still going to go out thrifting and looking for good deals. And I can't believe this video is almost 9 minutes long. Whatever. Thank you for making a video asking for a video response. And I guess this is mine. It's pretty boring. What else can I tell you about myself, since I'm supposed to be talking about me? My name's Tony, or Anthony. I go by both. I don't know which to say. It always changes. Really, I do go by both. I live in Japan. I've been in Asia for 12 years. I'm burping. I'm really into this. I also like to travel. I speak Japanese pretty fluently. I speak English pretty fluently. I used to speak Chinese pretty well, but I haven't used it forever. Kind of true of Spanish as well. You don't use it, you lose it, right? I play guitar, but not well. I sing, but who cares? Why am I telling you this? I'm a pretty good cook, too. I make amazing chimichangas. Chimichangas, right? They're awesome. You should come over. I will make you some chimichangas, and you will fall in love. Thank you, and bye-bye.